Fix this, fix that. Click that. Alright, we're back. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. The NVIDIA codec exchanger decided it didn't like something. So on the positive news in our area, I know we're expecting some severe weather, but that severe weather is going to bring rain, which is very much needed because we're now up to 7 wildfires.
You definitely wouldn't want the weather I'm getting right now.
Yeah, well, we've been having high winds, and so that's been the problem because they haven't been able to contain the fires.
Yep, hard to do.
Oh man, I was listening to something, and I got a couple of stories to tell y'all. But I was listening to talk radio today on my way home, and I'm listening to this guy talk and whatnot, and he's talking about a completely different subject, and he takes a caller. Boy, he got a wackadoo, because that guy's like, well, I tell you what, Charlie, I know what the problem is, and I don't know why nobody's talking about it. It's all them chemtrails that we see in the sky.
Wow.
I'm sitting going, that's vapor. But, I talked about this a bit last night, but, thought I'd share this story with you and Pi. Thought y'all would appreciate this. Yeah, the stream crashed. It was something with NVIDIA. But, oh crap.
I was tabbed out. Stupid wolf.
Yeah, I was like, I hear him.
Bye! He's got the medieval engineer suit, too.
Oh, man, you guys suck. So, anyhow, found out that my child shot down a boy just hard. And she didn't even know she was shooting him down. So it's middle school, and they had a dance coming up, and this young man, he swallowed his courage and everything, and he went and asked my daughter if she'd like to go to the dance with him. And apparently, and this was reported to my wife from one of the teachers when my wife had a meeting with teachers this week. Well, the teachers apparently watched this happen, but apparently my daughter looked at him confused and went, well, we're all going to the dance. Not understanding that this little boy was trying to ask her out. Which on one hand I'm happy. She's too young for a boyfriend.
Yeah.
On the other hand, man, I feel sorry for that boy. Because I remember, middle school, high school, how hard it was to ask somebody out, swallow that courage and everything, and say, I'm going to go do it.
Energy low.
Oh, yay, my energy's low. Now I'm trying to have a cigarette.
No, you'll be fine.
So, but yeah. So, Pi, how are you doing tonight?
I'm doing.
So last night on the tabletop game, I had to do some mathematical computations. I was trying to figure out the range of my character's sniper rifle. Because, it gives it in yards. So I converted it to feet, and then I took the feet and divided it by miles. And, yeah, it's a gun that makes impossible shots, because the current record, I think, is like 3.2 miles in the real world. And my gun, I've got a range of 9.8 miles with it.
Sounds like my buddy. Last time we played World of Darkness.
Ah.
Yeah, he was such a good sniper that he built, and the DM said he wasn't allowed to use them. He could make them, but he couldn't use them. It was basically these little mini nukes, essentially.
Oh goodness.
Little tiny mini nuke bullet that he could shoot from about 5 miles away and eliminate the enemy.
Yeah, see, Balin? Yeah.
It's freaking hilarious. And it's just like, well, why can't I use them? It's like, because what do you think's going to happen when you shoot that? An explosion ensues. A nuclear explosion. You know how many government agencies is going to be all over you guys?
Well, that's when you just let that happen, and then, you bring the heat.
Well, it was more of a training game.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, we were just learning, and our DM was like, okay, I'm going to be nice, and we're going to do a little bit of a training game so you guys can get used to how things work.
Our machine is built.
Yep, I got her finished.
Nice.
Yeah, so the other thing about these, about the functional line and stuff like that, I was teaching about basically the health of the machine when you're looking at it.
Mm-hmm.
Welding it up. Above the functional line is armor plating. So when it's taking damage, it'll drop. If it drops it below that functional line, obviously the machine stops functioning.
Right.
And then if it gets to 0, obviously it blows up completely.
But once it's functional, then we can start using it.
Yeah. So basically the rest of the steel plates that this wants, we don't have to weld that up.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but it will make it easy that if it was to take damage, it would get below the functional line pretty quickly.
But now,
have
all this is going to make is ingots, though.
Yes. But now we can actually look for ore and use this to process ore. But we will need a battery, which I should probably work on getting. Or we can work on getting. Let's see, where's the battery at? So to get a battery, we're going to have to build basic assembler. So we got to build the assembler.
Which means we're going to need to build that windmill.
No, I just need to build the basic assembler to unlock the battery.
Inventory.
Oh,
so
okay.
I can build it. Yeah. I mean, we'll still need to build the windmill for power, sure, but the battery will give us a small bit of power. That's what's nice, is if you build a battery on a grid, it'll power that grid for a small amount of time.
That's right, because this refiner's not powered, so it can't do anything.
Nope. But you can absolutely put ore or stone in there if you like.
It's just not going to do anything.
Yep. Okay. Let's see, we should have enough. Let's do this first, actually. Let's build this temporarily, and then we'll... Because we can build... Can this build girders? This can build girders. Okay. How many girders did I need? It was 24.
I'll have no problem finding ice.
There's a lot of ice in the mountains here. Ultimately, though, we're probably going to want to find an ice lake so we can have much easier access to ores and stuff.
Okay.
Because the surface of the lake will be like kind of miscolored where the ores are. And if you get a good lake, you can get all the ores possible on the planet.
Nice.
Which is pretty cool, yeah. That's what I have in my single-player game. I'm just like, oh yeah, I got a lake that's big enough to have all the ores that I could ever need. Oh, I hear shots. Shots fired, shots fired.
Yep. Had a wolf attacking me while I was trying to run around, see if I could find any kind of ore. I mean, I know it's a low chance, but
Yeah, you might. If you happen to see a weird-looking boulder, that could also be ore as well.
okay.
More than likely, it'll be an ore of some kind. But I'll tell you, though, having meteor showers on is always fun, too. Because it's just like, okay, where are they going to hit? And
I discovered
is my stuff going to get destroyed?
Imperial Drilling Consortium?
You discovered another faction?
Apparently. There's nothing over here.
Well, it could have been you just got in range.
Oh, IMDC processing plant. Yep.
Don't worry about me, I'm just sitting down on the job.
All I have found so far is ice.
Yep. While you're flying around up there, keep an eye on your hydrogen level. Because like I said, the suit lady does not warn you that you're low on hydrogen until you're just about empty.
Low health.
And sometimes by that time that she says something, it's too late to do anything about it.
Yep. Now I gotta run back on foot. Oh. No, I don't.
Oh, you're good. Your hydrogen bottle has many uses, or has multiple uses, so...
It just doesn't refill until I land back on the ground.
No, it refills in the air, too. It'll only refill, though, if your hydrogen gets low enough. It'll refill your suit.
There is nothing around us.
Yep. Pretty empty. Earth-like planet's pretty safe.
Oh, what's that over there? Oh, I hope I have enough hydrogen. It's gonna be a long. It's gonna be a long walk back.
Yeah, look in your inventory. You
Yeah.
can see your hydrogen bottle level.
20% left.
Yeah, you might want to head back before you run out.
Not yet. I mean, I might have to walk, but I think a pound, maybe.
I think you found an ice lake.
I think so. Yes.
Yes, you did. Okay, so before you leave that area, put down a marker.
That's why I was coming over here.
Oh, perfect. Look at that. You're already doing the things you're supposed to be doing in this game.
Alright, let's see. Now to put down a marker, that was
K
K.
menu. Yep, and GPS.
No.
Then, yep. No, new from current position.
Oh.
Yeah, then you can name it.
No, copy this one. There you go. I dropped the GPS in the chat.
Okay. Ice Lake. See how far that is. About 10 kilometers.
Yeah,
Not
and
too far away, but that is a decent ways.
yep. But I also know that I don't have enough hydrogen to make it back, so. Oh wait. When you respawn, do you lose everything in your bag?
Yep. You will have to go get it.
Hey, I thought I said it where you don't lose anything.
Did you?
Whee! We'll find out. Hey, Ashes. Oof. I died from a collision. Respawning.
Yep.
And, oh yeah, nope. I lost everything in my inventory. I got my drill, and my welder, and my grinder.
Yeah, so I guess you set it to not lose tools. Because the normal setting, you do lose all your tools and everything inside the bag. But you will get a death marker, so eventually if you want to head out and go get it.
Yeah, but I'm gonna need hydrogen.
I'll give you my bottle for now.
Can we make other bottles?
We can, but we don't have the. I don't think we can make it with our. We can't make it with our survival kit. I don't think so. I don't think we can.
I'm checking. Oh, what's a data pad?
So if you make that, I believe you'll get coordinates, or you can set coordinates on it. And it's basically like a little notebook, essentially.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah, but I don't know if it's going to be. Let's make one and find out.
Okay, so
There we go. Yeah, so either it's going to be just a little notepad that you can type in, or it's going to give us a set of coordinates for the space station. Usually it gives it to you, but since you had like trade ships and stuff turned off, you might have also had the economy thing turned off too.
oh,
Okay. Well, I put my hydrogen bottle in the O2H2 gen if you want to use
okay.
it.
I'm just trying to see if I can find where to make the hydrogen bottle at.
Yeah, I don't think we can make it with the survival kit.
Well, no, I'm checking the blocks and stuff. I want to see where it unlocks at.
It'll probably be one of the assemblers. I don't think it's going to be in the progression tree.
Oh.
It's just because it's an item, not a block.
Oh, okay, yeah. So we need consumables?
Now you need to click your blocks tab.
Oh. Okay, I did remember that. So you can make there is enhancements to make the hand drill better and everything. Okay.
Yep.
I didn't remember if that was this game or not.
Yep. You can make much better equipment. But the better equipment costs more rare minerals to make.
I am not finding hydrogen bottle in here anywhere.
Yeah, like I said, you have to make it in the assembler, and we don't have an assembler yet.
Okay. The assembler is in progression. Basic assembler.
Okay, so that data pad's made. Let's see what's. Yep, so it's just it's just a notebook, essentially. You type in a name and then type in content.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So you leave notes, and you can put GPS coordinates in there, and then the game will automatically recognize them, and you can copy from a data pad.
Okay. Yeah, my body's 10 kilometers away. I'm not walking there.
Yeah, like I said, O2H2 gen. I put my hydrogen bottle in there.
Okay. Well, that'll be enough to get me there.
Yeah. Well, if you fly there, grab your stuff and fly back, you should be fine.
Well, because my other body had an empty bottle, but...
Yeah.
Oh, wait. But when I flew out there, I had a mostly empty tank, so...
Yeah. Yeah, there's actually a decent amount of hydrogen in the bottles. Okay.
So, I mean, the question is before we get too crazy over there where we're at, do we want to go ahead and move?
Eventually, yeah.
Well, no, I
But
meant
we don't
now.
have the means. We don't have the means of moving all of our stuff without doing it by hand.
Well, no, I was saying, we'll come over here and... Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
It'd be a lot of back and forth.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It'd be a lot of back and forth. What we'd most likely do is build our basic stuff for production, for item production, build enough to where we could turn one of these pods into a vehicle with wheels, and then drive over there. Or, if we get a regular assembler going, or a basic assembler going, we can also get enough iron and make make the heavy metal grid, and then we can make atmospheric thrusters and then fly over there with all of our cargo.
Where'd my body go?
So in the GPS menu, the tab menu, do you have a marker, death marker?
In the tab menu?
In the K menu, the GPS tab.
I've got respawn pod, my marker, the ice lake, your marker, and unidentified signal. No, I don't have a death marker.
Oh, so all that stuff just got obliterated then?
I had a death marker.
Oh, you had a death marker and now it's gone?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that trash cleanup cleaned up your death. That was quick.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, that was a little too quick. Let's look at this. Trash removal. It has a limit of 30 minutes. Minimum of 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it should not have removed that. At least not so fast. Well. Oh well. We'll just have to...
I mean, I could do the enable creative mode tools long enough to make a hydrogen bottle to replace that.
Well, if we do that, we'll just... If you come back, we'll just give you another one.
Oh, okay. Oh, you can make one?
No, that and what I do with this thing you were just saying, but like put it in this container here, rather than you putting it there, dropping it on the ground, and I can't find it.
Right.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is I could put one in the container here for you if you come back,
Gotcha.
and we'll just call it a fluke. It's like because that should not have happened.
But my thought was that since I found the ice lake, that I was saying, okay, well, let's go ahead and build over here. Oh, we're not friends on Discord? Oh man. Well, no, Ashes. Ashes, you're on my Discord. You're in my Discord server, aren't you?
Okay.
Just in case.
Why don't I just take the bottle? You just take that one.
Oh, okay.
That works.
I just had something land right next to me.
Does it have a unknown signal? If you go for that,
Yeah?
yeah, you'll be able to. There's going to be a button on it. Hopefully, you have enough hydrogen to get back from. And basically, there's like a skins in the game for your character, and these unknown signals will drop those skins. And if you hit the button on them, it'll give you it'll pick from a pool of rewards, and it'll give you one. So either it'd be like a skin for your suit, or a skin for your helmet, or a skin for your drill gun, yada yada yada. And also there should be a storage crate on there too as well. It might have some tools and items in it.
Try my luck to get a new special item. Okay. You did not find any special item.
Oh, sad. Rotten luck. Yeah, somewhere on there's going to be a little storage crate.
Oh, yep. Ooh! Fancy! I got an enhanced hand drill. So I got an improved drill. I got some space credits and some interior plates. Cool.
Nice. Yeah, so if you grind down some of those components on that little pod that aren't the armor blocks, you can get some components out of it as well.
Let's see.
Dang it, make my girders faster. Freaking thing.
There we go, Ashes. All set. Well, that was pretty cool. Now, how do I switch that drill?
So G menu. And then go over to the character tools tab on the left.
Yeah.
And then you'll see the enhanced drill. And you drag it down to your inventory over your normal drill.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Now those spots are not specifically reserved for tools, but you can have them like that if you like.
Oh, this is going to be risky getting back home.
Are you low on hydrogen?
Just a bit.
Well, good luck.
Oh! No! I died running into a tree.
Oh. Oh boy.
It's not giving me a death marker. I know where I died. Way up there.
Yeah, I see it. On your stream body location.
Oh, okay. Oh, I gotta get there on foot now. Oh man, I appreciate it, brother.
How far is that away?
8.3 kilometers.
Well, come take this hydrogen bottle. Because on foot, you're going to be there all night. Walking over there. Oops, sorry. My girders are made, holy freaking crap.
Appreciate you throwing me in there, Bashes. Alright, body location. Dodge the trees this time.
Yeah. What are you putting out? Current output is 1 kilowatt. Oof. That's not good. Give me all those parts back.
Is that a wind turbine or a battery?
A wind turbine. I got it put down, and I looked at the wind turbine, and it says, you know, wind clearance poor, and it's just like, oh, that's pretty bad. See, I'm gonna have to move it up. I was hoping it would work here, but just for a little bit. That way we can stop using the. What? Need iron plate. I just had like to take all my iron plates. I think it did. Whoops.
So there you go, chat. Trees are bad in this game.
Yeah, they are very bad.
Why do you think every character I make in tabletop hates trees and druids?
Okay,
Oh,
that
I-
should be much better.
Oh, I can't carry everything. Oh, because now I have extra hand drills.
Oh, yeah, just throw the crappy drills on the floor. We can always make more.
Alright. I managed to loot myself.
Yeah. Sounds fun. Oh, duh. I completely forgot where my hydrogen bottle went. I was just like, where'd that go? Oh, dear. Oh, did you log out and log back in to change your character?
No, I'm just me.
Oh,
I'm getting a whole bunch of stuff about efficiency and build a
Oh,
battery to
bots.
use your power more efficiently.
Yep. Bot's trying to give you hints. Okay. See if that wind turbine's enough for the refinery.
Oh yeah, boy, we are deep in a valley, aren't we?
Yeah. Very. Wind turbine. Current output is 1 kilowatt. Okay, so that's not...
Well, living in a valley myself, nowhere down here is really going to get decent wind.
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out why this freaking... I guess we need a battery. Alright, progression. Where's my battery? What did I need to build? Oh, I needed to build an assembler. That's right. Progression.
Okay,
Assembler.
your hydrogen bottle's back in there.
Okay. Thank you. I forgot how slow the freaking level 1 welder is. It's so slow. Ugh. Just like, come on.
So, I think I determined that the weekend that I was planning on
Inventory full.
turning on memberships, but it's not going to happen that weekend.
No?
Alright. No, because I'm going to be out of town.
Oof.
Alright, Ashes. Well, because of the timing and everything, and I need a little bit of time to get the emojis and everything put in place. I got some awesome badges and everything. So, once I got those in place, then I was going to go ahead and enable things. I still have to learn how to do the Meet 6 stuff to get it to recognize members and automatically assign them roles so that they can see certain channels. Because I'll make channels members only on the Discord. like I'll make an Icarus voice channel, but it'll be a members only voice channel. But yeah, that weekend is also my birthday, was what I was planning. But my daughter has a competition early in the morning that Saturday morning, and so we're probably going to try getting a hotel for Friday night, so I won't be streaming on my birthday, unfortunately. So I'll wind up either doing an early birthday bash or a belated birthday bash.
Yeah. Dang it, I've got no easy access to computers. I was hoping my ship had some more computers on it, but it doesn't. It's got 2 whole computers, but I'd have to grind on a whole bunch of other crap just to get those. So I was like, well, I'll just leave them then. Plus, I don't want to grind down my battery unless we have to.
Right.
Yeah, because the batteries in this game, if you grind them down, you will lose the power cells.
Oh, okay.
Yep. The power cells turn to scrap metal. So power cells are very, very important to have.
Good to know.
Building batteries, and if you're thinking about grinding down like a large grid battery, it's more likely you'd want to disconnect it from that large grid, just so that just the battery alone, and then try to connect it to a large grid ship, because it'll be much cheaper.
Ah, okay.
To do it that way. And when you're holding a grinder and you target a battery, it'll even tell you that in red letters it says some components will be lost if removed.
Alright, so I got 5.4 kilograms of credits. What do I do with these credits?
So those credits are for the economy.
Right.
You go up to the space station and you spend those credits to buy components.
So what you're saying, stick them in a box.
Yep.
So I
We have an assembler.
got over 5,000. I have no idea what things cost, but
Okay, I think I have to build a battery for it to produce anything, because I don't think I got enough power.
so what is this thing?
So that's the assembler. That's the basic assembler.
Why can't I access it?
Because the only port for pulling stuff from the refinery to the assembler, it's only got one port.
Oh.
That port is currently attached directly.
So how do you tell the assembler what you want it to do?
It's the same thing. You just go into the refinery instead. Just go to the production tab.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I don't think we have enough power. That's why it's not refining. So I need to build a battery. Oops, that's not how we spell that. I'm going to build a warfare battery because the warfare batteries look cool. I've got all the DLCs for this game.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but the thing is in this game, within the build menu, or the G menu, you can see all the blocks regardless of what DLC you have.
Yeah, I saw that it required DLC and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, so if you have a specific block that you want to build, you can just ask me to place it for you.
Okay.
So, like, place it right here, and then I'll place it down, and then you can weld it up. So.
Yeah, I think this drill does drill a little faster.
Yep.
Inventory.
I can't remember the actual percentage increase that it gives you, but it's not very much. It's not much, but it's enough to notice. Okay, how many power cells do I need? Ooh. Yeah, that ain't gonna work. That's a lot of power cells. Yep, and this is why you want to try and reuse large grid batteries. Because the amount of power cells that a large grid battery needs is 80.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, so they're very expensive.
Now, how tall can you build this windmill and still get power?
As tall as you want.
Okay.
Well, as tall as the atmosphere allows,
Okay.
because this game does simulate atmosphere. And if you go too far outside that atmosphere, you'll start getting less and less power. But that
Gotcha.
would take a
A lot.
tall tower. You
Well-
wouldn't have any oxygen up there either.
I was saying it might be a little insane, but if you can get up to about the heights of these mountains, then you'd get better wind.
See. Well, I've got good wind clearance. And I'm currently producing. Current output is 2 kilowatts.
Oh,
Oh no, so it is working.
where's
Why is it not?
it max out at then?
What do you mean?
Well, I mean 2 kilowatts. You know that doesn't sound like a lot of power.
Oh, max output is 321. Its current output, it's only outputting what is needed. So this should be working. I don't know why it's not. Because I have good wind clearance and everything, so it should be. Why is my basic refinery not working? Should be producing, or should be refining that stone. It's probably something obvious that I've forgotten.
Could it be that this thing actually is not making it? 'Cause I'm
No,
not
it
seeing
does.
it on the list.
Well, no, it automatically processes. You don't tell it what to process, it just processes whatever you put in there. I could be stupid. It has been a little while since I've been to this portion.
We don't have any steel plates.
just not enough? Okay, that's what I'm thinking was happening. Okay, we're just not quite producing enough. That's what's happening here. I see it now. It needs 330 kilowatts, and we're currently doing 321. Okay, so I just need to go higher with the wind turbine then. I knew it had to be something obvious. It was like, it's obvious, I just need to remember. Oh, now that I've done that. Okay. I need iron plates.
There's 8 more in the box. I just dropped them in there for you.
Okay, thank you. Nah. Ran out of fuel. Yeah, thanks, suit lady.
Energy low.
Telling me that my fuel was low when it was already empty. Oh, wolves.
Another one. Because I lost my gun, so.
Oh, yeah, you just have to make yourself another one.
Yep. But I was busy with other things.
And it's either this or I just gotta build another wind turbine tower. If it doesn't want to work here. We just may not be able to get enough power unless we build 100 blocks. Oh. Freaking wolves.
Oh, my inventory's full.
Actually.
Let's see. Okay, can't make metal grids in this.
No. No, that's a basic refinery that, or basic assembly that we have over here. Oh, whoops.
Hey, your gear alone eats up half of your...
Well, yeah, you set the inventory space as well on the server to pretty low.
I didn't set that. That was the default.
Oh, so the default's pretty bad. Damn. Might up it a little. when you get the chance.
Yeah.
Yeah. I get half a second of mining before my pocket's full.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, because I'm just like, man, my inventory is just extremely tiny. It feels tiny, and I'm just like, yeah, now that you mention it, it's like, yep. It's definitely a lot smaller than what I'm used to. I mean, I don't set it to max or anything. I just, set it up a decent ways.
Alright, let's see.
Oh, should loot these wolves.
Oh, hold on. Let me put myself in a safe spot first.
Yep, do not leave yourself flying or recipe for disaster.
Alright, let me take a look. Hopefully this doesn't cause the stream to crash, chat.
Oof.
Let's see.
Sorry.
Oh.
Excuse me.
Alright. Set that there.
Oh, it's producing. It's trying to.
Let's see.
I'm gonna need a second wind turbine. Oh, now that it's foggy weather, we have no wind. Unfortunately. Oh yeah, we can also take our scrap metal too and put it in this refinery. And it will also process the scrap metal.
You said to change the sun rotation down to 60?
Yeah, 60 minutes. That way it's half and half.
Okay.
Oh, you messing with the server settings?
I am.
Okay. Can you enable the cargo ships and stuff like that?
I enabled cargo ships. I didn't see anything about asteroids.
Environmental, I think it's environmental hostility, I believe it's called.
Yeah. Yeah, it says, keep in mind the environment is hostile 24/7, even when players are not connected to... Oh, okay, so we make it normal.
Yeah, I just put it on normal, yeah. Dang it. The lag is causing me to be in I's way.
Now, chances are what we might have to do you might need to back out.
Yeah. Oh, do you have scripts enabled as well?
Let me check. Enable economy system.
Yep, that one as well.
Resources enabled. Drones, cyberhounds, spiders, voxel.
Yeah, if you want the enemies to have drones.
I'm not seeing a setting for scripts. Those may be automatically set. Oh, wait. Here we go. Sets the game, internal setting, enable scripter role. Here we go. I think that's what you want.
Yeah. And so if we ever want to, we can run scripts with programmable blocks.
Alright, so that's all saved.
You did inventory.
Yeah, I did a few things in inventory and a few other things, but I think that, yeah, we'll have to back out and I'll have to restart the server so the new
Okay.
settings take effect.
Alrighty. I'm out.
Yep, I'm backing out to the main menu. Now the game does pause when nobody's in it.
That's good. That's very good. So I'd hate to come back to asteroids had destroyed our entire base.
Right.
Eventually we'll get automatic turrets that could target those asteroids to keep them from destroying things. But those asteroids are actually very helpful too, because they'll bring resources to us that we wouldn't normally have access to right away, or it'll bring like like iron ore and all that other.
I can do this while we're waiting for that to do its thing.
Customize your character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get my medieval stuff going on.
There you go. Join us. Make sure you do tools as well.
Okay. Okay, I can't color it. I can't.
Yeah.
I can't blue my metal.
No. It's because it's a special suit.
Okay.
Did you do tools?
All right.
And he's got the golden suit too. That's nice.
Yeah, I had the gold suit available.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
That means you have some DLC. remember which DLC that came with, but... Oh, Deluxe Edition, yeah. I see. So yeah, on the main menu screen there, you see that little, underneath where the guy's standing. It's got the little icon that says Deluxe.
Oh, I told it to add the favorites.
Is it ready?
I'm checking.
Yeah, looks like it.
Alright, just a second, chat.
Showers constantly.
Oh yeah, I had some interesting options to pick from. I could go with Cataclysm.
Yeah, that's the... Those modes are definitely not good. There is an achievement for surviving for so long on Armageddon mode, though.
Alright, now. There you go. You got space in inventory now.
Yep.
Yeah, that looks about right. About what I'm used to. Very nice.
Yeah, I had to tell it to triple it. And
15,000.
and the survival kit holds 3,000 now rather than 1,000.
Yeah.
Well, I decided to up.
All the containers.
I decided to up the containers too,
Yeah.
because the containers and the player inventory were separate.
Mm-hmm.
And so when I was picking out things, when I'm going, oh yeah, I think maybe I want to go ahead and adjust some of these too.
Yep.
Oh, and I upped the speed of the welder, the grinder, and the drill.
Oh yeah. It's a little faster.
Yep. Well, I heard you complain about how slow the welder was, so.
That's just a level 1 welder, though. It's supposed to be slow.
Well, it'll still be slow in comparison to the other welders.
That is true. That just reminds me of the time that I was messing with the 7 Days to Die files, and I managed to find a way to up the animation speed for the nail gun. So that way when I was upgrading blocks with the nail gun, it was instantaneous.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, and I was just sitting there running along my build, just going... upgrading blocks instantly. Just going super fast.
Oh man. You know, I'm a smoker, but breathing in all this wildfire smoke can't be good for me.
No. It's a different kind of smoke.
That, and it makes the throat just feel harsh.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll be getting back to digging in just a second, chat. We had to take a moment to make some adjustments to the server. You know, we're still learning this, and, you know, I got Tundra here who's got experience, whatnot, and so I'm making the tweaks to it. as we're playing. And originally I was planning on just making the tweaks in between streams, but there was enough that needed to be adjusted that it was like, okay, let me adjust this while I've got him here.
Yeah. Yeah, because unfortunately I could just look at what's been set. I can't actually set anything.
Yeah, no, that would require me giving you the access to my Nitrado, and I'm not doing that. Not that I don't trust you, but, you know.
That's okay.
What am I hearing?
Huh? Did you hear me drop a block?
That must have been it.
Yeah. Because if you place a block up in the air,
Oh.
Tink.
Yeah, no, I thought I heard something that sounded like wolves. But it sounded different. It sounded kind of like the wolves. That noise right there. That noise right there.
Metals. Oh, I know what you're hearing. There's ambient noise. It does kind of what Satisfactory does with the creatures.
Oh, it's the refinery.
Oh, yeah, I guess, I don't know. It's like, I don't know what you're hearing. So. Can't really tell, I just have to make a guess.
Yep, it was the refinery.
Alright.
Alright, so now I need to make a conveyor tube. Oh no, not yet. I still need to finish making the things for this box.
Yeah.
So it needs...
Yeah, because once you put that conveyor tube in there, we're not going to be able to access the ore refiner anymore. So we'll have to access it through the cargo container.
Right. I remember that. Hey, Kongville!
Hey. I'm working on a second wind turbine so we can actually refine and produce at the same time.
Okay. Alright, so I needed computers, which I can't make over here.
You can, yeah. You can make them in the deal. They look like cards, like a network card.
Oh! That looks nothing like a computer.
Yeah.
I mean, if we're still using giant boxes in the future, then we haven't really progressed too much.
Oh. Did this make the metal grids yet?
That might have. But like I said, I'm working on a second wind turbine so I can actually... So that both can run at once.
No, it has not made those yet.
Yeah, the metal grids take a lot of iron as well, so...
He said it's control is the one that does tens? Or shift?
Yeah, control click.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that constant on and off noise, yeah.
Yep.
That's because we don't have enough power. I gotta wait on girders to be made so I can make that other wind turbine. Yeah, these are... Let's see, which one of the DLCs? These wind turbines. But it is bigger. They don't provide any more power, but they look cooler, so... So I use them.
Is that the double?
Inventory full.
Yeah. The big oblong looking thing.
Okay, yeah, I wasn't sure if that gave extra or not.
No.
Because I had that available.
They just look cooler. we got going on here? Oh, that's what happened. They stopped making because we weren't telling us to make anymore.
I hope you're doing all right tonight, Kongville. What you playing tonight? Come on, drill out the bottom of the tunnel there.
Inventory full.
Look at production again. No, it's busy making motors. So it's not the left side, it's the right side that's the priority. You said
Well,
you said left
if-
side was the priority.
Right, but if the left side cannot make, or if the priority one cannot make, it'll make the next one down the line. So if it's able to produce those motors first, it's going to make those because it doesn't have enough material to make the metal grid.
Gotcha.
Yeah, the produce system only really works if you've got the materials to be producing that. Otherwise, it just makes the easiest thing.
Yes, I've got everything except for the metal grid.
Yeah, so if you want to cancel the motors, you can make the metal grids, and then it'll only focus on that for right now.
Yeah,
Those metal grids take a lot of iron.
I'm gonna do that for just a moment.
Yep.
Because I only need two.
Yeah. Oh, go over here to my pod. And let's see. Did I? No, I took all the thrusters.
Made me come over here for no reason, man. That's
There's
extra.
7 metal grids in this box.
Oh, all right, cool, perfect.
Yeah, check that for components.
Well, I checked it earlier. I didn't have any metal grids in there.
Energy low.
All right, container's finished.
Cool. Now we can start putting everything in here.
Now, well, I got
You really up the amount those good old holy crap. Those are usually about 15,000.
Oh,
46,000 is quite a bit.
well, it got
Okay, though.
it got multiplied by 3. I mean, you know.
Yeah, that's a lot. Oh man, that means the large cargo container is going to be insane. Because the large cargo container is normally 421,000.
Mm-hmm.
So multiply that by 3. It's
All right.
crazy large.
So I got a G. I'm looking for. What is that? Custom turret controller. I don't need that.
Oh, that's one of the newer updates, because you used to have to like make a subgrid to try and control turrets with like a control seat to kind of make like the Star Wars turrets on ships and stuff, where you need like a little pod on a big ship. But now they've made it to where you can actually control that stuff.
All right. Should it be a conveyor tube?
Yeah, not small. Small is only for small grid.
Okay.
So it'll be just a normal one. You can pull in the one with the little plus on it. That's like, it says conveyor junction, but it has a plus, and that's all of the conveyor tubes on one block, so you can just mouse wheel through them.
Oh, I need interior plate.
Yep. I stole your iron for a minute.
Okay.
Because I need to produce these girders so I can get that second wind turbine up and going. And then we should be able to produce and refine at the same time, and we can stop using the survival kit for production.
How do you split a stack?
Right-click drag, and it'll ask you how much. You can type in it, all that stuff.
Okay.
And if you really don't want those tools, but you want the materials from them, you can bring them over here and put them in the assembler, and then switch to the dismantle tab.
Oh, okay.
Or switch to the dismantle tab, and you can dismantle anything. So any items that you've produced, you can also break down into their basic iron, silica, nickel. Break them back down. I'm stuck.
Well, come here. Ah! I didn't mean to do that.
Oh.
There's a wolf.
Turn him to red mist.
I was trying to deal with the wolf.
Well. Ah! Behind you.
Your health is critical.
My health is critical.
Oh, it disappeared.
I was going to say it wasn't me.
Now I'll have to tear that down, rebuild it.
I did not mean to do that.
It's okay. It's a relatively easy fix.
I was trying to deal with the wolf. Okay. That's right. I was looking for... So I know I have extras here somewhere. Huh. Where'd all the interior plate go that I had made? Oh. Okay, I guess all the interior plate got used.
Did you use it in the box?
It didn't get used by me.
I meant like for that cargo container.
No, not yet. Alright, well, I'll make some more interior.
Yeah. Well, we won't have to use the survival kit anymore here.
Well, I just wanted one.
Oh, okay. Because we now have a second wind turbine. Alright, let's start moving everything to this box here.
Okay, so we're done using this thing.
Yep. The survival kit will just be our way to heal and to respawn from.
Okay, so as soon as I put that, just the one thing of the conveyor thing, that conveyor is going to work.
Yep. You gotta fix it or finish welding it.
Right. Well, that's what I was asking, is if it would still work.
What do you mean? Like, it'll work, yeah. There, your respawn pod no longer has a little nodule.
All right.
Let's cut the side of it. Now we can consolidate all of our inventory.
Why can't I bring that over to my character?
You can't because the conveyor tube's not complete.
Okay,
The
so
conveyor tube will be complete before you can drag items from that over into your inventory.
then how do I get the interior plate out of there so I can finish building the thing?
It's in the small cargo container. It's not in the.
Oh, there we go. Construction components.
So yeah, this would be a good example. Right click your tube and then middle click the container. There you go.
Alright, we see some more small steel tubes.
So we'll have to produce that with the basic assembler here. Okay, I'm gonna finish breaking down my pod. Get all the components out of it. Not much, but it'll be something.
I love looking over there to see the sparks coming off your pod.
Yeah. I do love the grinder, the way they did it. It's really nice. It's like a real grinder when you're using it at night. You can see that crap flying a mile away.
Alright, so the problem is that the steel tubes are in the basic assembler.
You can still access the... So go over to your refinery here. You can still access that port. So about where I'm standing, you can access it.
Got it.
Okay.
Alright, that's functional now.
New blocks unlocked. So yeah, progression is shared. Which is good.
Alright. We are functional now.
Yep. And now you can throw your stone in that box, and it'll
Yep.
automatically process.
And got lots of storage space.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Knucklehead.
Earlier when I said, well, I gotta play this game either way, I would have been recording my single player instead.
Oh.
because I put up Space Engineers on Saturdays. So.
Oh, okay, because I mean we're supposed to be doing roadcraft tonight. That's why I was confused.
Yeah. But unfortunately, the demo did not last. They closed it out.
So that's what I was going. But you're the one that asked to play roadcraft. I scheduled it, and
Yeah, I know.
and you were going. But I was going to be playing this anyways. Going, oh, okay.
No, that's not what I meant by that. What I meant by after we discovered that the demo wasn't working anymore, and you said, well, now I got to decide what to play tonight because the demo's not working. And I suggested this, and I said, well, I got to play this either way you play it or not.
Right. So, but yeah, I was torn because we're already doing the medieval engineers. Although I will say, this game, I know both games are made by the same company. This game is much cleaner.
Yeah. Yeah. This is the game they decided to put all their energy into. Well, I mean, not long after Medieval Engineers released, Space Engineers took off in popularity.
Well, and that's interesting because I looked at the dates, and Medieval Engineers came out 2 years after Space Engineers did.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think Space Engineers had a very popular player base until later.
Yeah.
Because if Space Engineers was already popular by 2015, they wouldn't have produced the second game.
Right.
Would be my reasoning anyway.
But I love the idea of medieval engineers because I love the idea of the whole having to do the ropes and pulleys and that kind of stuff. That was how things were done that time,
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. It was a great concept. If they would have developed it more, it probably would have been a much better game by now.
Wow. Sorry, I just stepped up my front porch and the smoke. Well, it's making an interesting pattern. If you didn't know it was smoke, you'd be going, what kind of clouds are those?
I was going to say, is it making like kind of swirl?
Oh, yeah. Got some interesting stuff in the air.
Yeah.
Now, they did release the information as to how several of the fires started. The two that are close to my house, the two big ones that are close to my house, were the result of down power lines. However, a much larger one that's over by a state park in South Carolina, unfortunately was started by 4 teenagers that basically had an uncontrolled fire.
Yeah, when you say a fire started near a state park, it's like, well, I can guess how that started.
Yeah.
Somebody irresponsible.
And I feel bad for the kids. They have not released their ages, which tells me they're under 18 because they can't give ages. Hey, Ghoulie.
Well, yeah, and that I'm sure that did Pi just fall through the world?
No, I'm just constantly going back and forth full speed.
You're under the ground for me. Weird. And I'd also imagine they probably wouldn't want to release the information of a younger kid that
Yeah.
started a fire that happened to be extremely horrible.
Well, The problem
Social
is,
media all over that.
the kids are going to get charged,
Oof.
and depending on the end results of the fire, they're holding off on the charges until the end results,
Inventory full.
because it is affecting a residential area. And if anyone dies, the charges are going to go to manslaughter.
Well, hopefully that something like if it happens to be that way, hopefully that kind of stuff would get dropped.
Yeah,
More
yeah.
likely.
I'm hoping that something.
Something like that usually isn't intentional to destroy thousands of acres and
Yeah,
property and all that
yeah.
stuff.
Well, and unfortunately, we did have a burn ban going on that's been announced over and over again for the last 3 or 4 weeks.
Yeah.
And how are you, Ghoulie? Good to see you. Thank you for being here.
Alright, remove that. Okay, my respawn pod is gone.
So now if you die, where are you going to respawn at?
At your spot.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're doing decent. We're still working towards trying to get the house fixed from the hurricane and everything. Got a lot going on in that direction. Lots of stress. So so I play games to get away from the stress. Oh my goodness. Pi has dug a hole. Wow.
I was wondering how he kept being under the ground so far.
Pi
Yep.
Pi decided that he thought we should be playing Moria instead. He turned himself into a dwarf.
Yeah.
Didn't you tell me there's an Dwarf Fortress?
I saw a wolf. He went down one of your holes, I think.
No, he's... Oh! Come here. Over here. I'm not tearing that down again.
Oh, loot him first. There you go. Now you can grind him up. Red mist. Delicious. We're eating steak tonight, boys.
That doesn't seem to be doing anything.
No, I don't think it will. Oh.
But I just learned a cool trick.
Oh, that's why you're not making metal grids.
I can double click.
Yeah.
And it just turns it on and it just goes. I don't have to keep...
Like tools?
I don't have to keep holding down the mouse button.
That's right. Yeah. Good, I'm glad you're discovering things. Because I'm not going to remember everything. Definitely not.
Why not? You're the guy with all the experience of the game, man.
Yeah. But yeah, the reason you aren't making the metal grids is because we need cobalt.
Oh.
We don't have cobalt.
And we're not going to get that out of here.
No, we have to find a cobalt mine. Or cobalt ore patch. We're still not getting enough power? Or is that just because we don't have the... Oh, Oh, okay, it's just because we don't have the resources. Alright. Don't scare me like that, game. I'm trying to make power cells
Gotcha.
so we can get this battery up and going.
Energy
Oh,
low.
there's another wolf. Come here. Yes. Nope, nope, come this way. Come on.
Alright, let's
Power
see.
cells.
Production, weapons. Okay, I need to drop some stone in our little personal thing.
Oh yeah, we can produce, well, I think with this assembler we can produce rifles now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we can produce the, whoops. Oh, I'm producing it. I accidentally clicked it.
Well, I needed a gun.
Yep. I'll make the ammo for it as well. Oh, we need magnesium powder. Cancel that. Okay, I canceled the weapons, that's right. We need magnesium powder to make rifle ammo.
Okay.
Or we need magnesium to make to turn it into magnesium powder to turn it into bullets. So we might be making a trip out to the ice lake to see if we can get some much needed material.
Well, if you slap some tires on that pond there,
Yeah.
we can ride out there.
Let's see. What's the wheels take? The wheels do not take metal grids, that's good.
The wheels on the bus go round and round?
Yeah.
Well, I hope you find something tasty to nom on.
Nom nom nom.
Oh wow!
Either that or
Even
we should
the machines have increased storage.
Yeah, that's good. Because that means they'll hold on to materials longer if we're shoving it into the box. It's like either that probably, or we could, I could teach them how to make a vehicle.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
that'd be a good one, I think. You had
So,
one to make a cart medieval, huh?
alright.
We have some iron plates.
Now, looking at the things I wanted to make.
Make this platform a little bit bigger.
That needs metal grids. He's working on a battery. Battery or small battery?
The small batteries for the small grid ships.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, well, the regular batteries can also be used for small grid. It just depends on what you're trying to build. The small battery is like one little block
Gotcha.
in size, so.
Okay, yeah, we got
Compact
pistons.
ship. But yeah, if you want to, I can teach you how to make a vehicle.
Okay, give me a second. I'm trying to see what I can make.
Take all the time you need. Just over here making our platform bigger so we can actually get started on construction for something like that.
Alright, so all this stuff needs metal grids, so we need cobalt.
Yep. Which, unless we manage to luckily find it out here somewhere, the ice lake might be our best chance.
Which means we need to make the ore detector.
We got an ore detector on that pod we can steal. Put it on a vehicle.
Okay.
Also, I did grind down my ore detector, so we have enough for a small grid ore detector in the box as well.
Oh, alright. Alright, so... Oh, hold on, I'm gonna die.
What's that? Why is that?
No energy.
No, you won't die. You just won't be able to use your tools. It's weird. You turn blue when you sit in the seat. Like you lose the medieval engineer's suit.
Alright, where are you building at?
So we'll build up on this platform here. That way it's nice and level.
Oh. Oh, yeah, I see you expanded quite a bit.
Yeah. That way we have enough space to build a vehicle.
Makes sense.
Alright, so inside your G menu, you can just search at the top. Search for landing gear. Grab yourself a landing gear. Okay, so is it a gigantic landing gear right now?
I don't know, what's the difference? Hey, it's pretty freaking big. It's about the size of the refiner.
So whatever number you have that on your hotbar, press that number again, and it should change to a small one.
Oh, alright.
So hover above the ground a little bit, and then just place it in the air, slightly above the platform.
I need steel plates.
Oh, yeah. You have to grab some steel plate. You want to grab a decent amount, like 20 or 30 or so.
We don't have any steel plates in here.
Oh, did I take them all? I did. Sorry. I took all your steel plate. Put those back. There we go. He's like, let's teach you how to build a vehicle. Let me not give you any materials. Alright, so you don't have to weld that up. That's just to lock the grid in place.
Oh, okay.
So that while you're working on it, it doesn't move around. So then you're going to need some light armor blocks on your hotbar to be able to place them. Okay, you can build this to whatever shape you want. If you place one right on top of the landing gear here to get started. Oops, slight miss.
Does that let me put it on top of the...
See what's happening.
Unable to place light armor block.
You almost had it a few times.
It won't let me put it on top of this landing gear.
Hey,
Oh, there we go.
I placed one down. So yeah, basically you just want to make it into the shape you like. Just start with a, like one block wide and build it a little bit long so we can put some wheels on it. We might go just a little bit higher. It's about that high or so. Kind of help you out. Yeah, so you want to put those a little bit higher. See where this other piece is coming out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or wherever you're going to put your wheels.
Oh, well, see, I just put out things I thought were going to work, kind of like quote-unquote axles. Hey, Story.
Yeah, that will work. It's just we won't be able to put wheels on them. because it's too low.
Hmm.
So you want to build it roughly this height.
Well, you didn't tell me to go taller first before I went long.
Yeah, well, I didn't think about it until just now. I'm sorry. Yeah, just don't grind that block on top of the... Yeah. That center block. I like it. You're a careful grinder. You're not a chaos grinder. I played with some people that went a little crazy with the grinder and then ended up grinding a whole bunch of stuff they didn't want to all the time, and then get angry about it.
No, I already had my accident with a wolf.
Yeah, I taught you to be careful. They did. They do say that's the best thing. So, yeah. I'll just let you place those wherever you want them. And it's good you're going out a bit because wider is always better when it comes to vehicles.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, I didn't want to build a wobble box.
Yeah. Well, the wider stance and the lower your center of mass is, the less likely the vehicle is to roll over. Yep, and once you're happy with the basic shape, we'll weld all those up.
I have no idea what it does with physics, but that's a basic bottom frame for it.
Okay. Yeah. Alright, well, if you're happy with that, we can stand on top of it and get to welding. I'm glad you upped the welder speed.
And you said we're going to power this with batteries?
Yep. We'll power this with batteries.
Elon Musk will be proud of you.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, doing hydrogen engines takes a lot of ice. That's the only combustible engine that is in this game.
Well, we got plenty of ice around us.
That is true. We might end up putting a hydrogen engine on here at some point with a little tank, just to charge the batteries, keep the batteries charged up. Alrighty.
I was like, we just burn a whole forest to power it.
Right. Okay. So now we're going to go into the G menu, and you can type in wheel. And there's going to be a whole bunch of the different wheels. You'll probably want to pull the ones with the plus on it. You're going to see one says left and one says right.
Actually,
And the
can you do the off-road wheel 3x3?
yeah, we can do off-road wheel 3x3.
Oh, wait. Do the off-road wheel suspension.
No, you just want to pull the wheel. It'll give you all the different. If you pull the plus one, it'll give you all the different ones that.
Right. Well, the thing is, I don't have the Wasteland DLC.
Oh, you want me to place the wheels? Okay. Well, how about this? How about we place the standard wheels? That way you know how it works, and then we will replace them
Okay.
with the better looking wheels. Because yeah, those off-road wheels are pretty beastly. Yeah, just pull a normal 3x3.
All right.
And when I put them on my hotbar, me personally, I always forget which one's left and right. So I'll put the left one on my hotbar, and then put the right one on just to the right of it.
So
on the hotbar.
I'm looking at these. It has wheel suspension 3x3. So is that just the suspension, or does that include the wheel?
That includes the wheel.
Okay. I got right and left.
Yep. So put those on your hotbar, both of them, because these are important. You got to put the right ones on the right side of the vehicle and the left ones on the left side of the vehicle. Okay, so yep, place them on the
Is that right?
post. Yeah, I can't see it until you place it, unfortunately. Which one do you have? Do you have the left or the right?
Right.
Okay, so
that should go on this
whichever one's
side.
Yeah, okay. So whichever's the right side. Oh, so grind that back down and rotate it 180, so it's... Because right now it's upside down.
Oh, try to rotate this one.
You rotate that with the keys above the arrow keys.
The heck is this?
That's large grid. That's a 5x5. It's a massive wheel.
Why is it not changing? Oh, I see. Q and E is not rotating it.
No, it's insert home and all those keys.
No, that's still upside down. Ah!
The hitbox is, yeah, it's a little further back. I would try to explain to you which one's the top and the bottom, but it's pretty hard to explain visually.
Other way around. Okay.
There you go. They're getting away. Alrighty. So at least you get the basic gist of it now.
I think
But
so.
you have to have, yeah. Alright. So we can grind those down now, and I'll put the mean looking wheels on. Well, probably with short suspension, I think. 3x3 short suspension left. Since you're so far out there already, we'll do the short suspension, so it's kind of more compact.
Okay.
And that's upside down.
Oh, good. So I'm not the only one that puts it in upside down.
Yeah, the off-road ones are even harder to tell which what's the top and bottom because they look almost identical. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, when I was looking at my options, I saw the off-road ones. I'm like, oh, well, that looks a heck of a lot better. I mean, I doubt that I get anything special out of it other than appearance, but...
They do. I think they do have more traction. That's why they specifically named
Okay.
off-road. They do. They have a little more stickiness when it comes to the tread. And they're the... I don't know if you've ever heard of those types of wheels, but they're the type of wheels that don't require air.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's the type. That's these types of wheels. They're made of rubber that's got a bunch of holes in it.
Yep.
Okay, so we can weld these up.
Yeah, so it's got a hex mesh inside of it.
Yep. And they do look rather badass, to be honest. That's the best way I can explain it, is they look badass.
Alright, I'm grabbing a smoke.
Yep, I will weld these up for
I'm gonna stand here watching you weld things. That way chat has something to watch.
Oops. Okay, let's cancel all that.
You know, I would think, and I'm probably wrong on this, but I would think that with us being in a valley like this,
Energy low.
that it should be fairly easy to make a vehicle like this that can just drill through the mountain.
Yeah, certainly can do that. The problem with it trying to drill straight with a vehicle is stability. Because what ends up happening ultimately is the vibration from the drill causes the vehicle to bounce slightly because of the suspension. Obviously, it's got suspension, so it kind of bounces slightly, and then you start creating divots, and then the hole starts getting oblonged, and then it starts getting uneven.
Okay.
So the best way to drill through a mountain, like a tunnel, or drilling into a mountain for like a base or anything like that.
Well, I was just thinking for an excessive amount of stone to dump into the refiner.
Yeah, well, we'll be going down to the ice lake and getting actual ore, so that we don't have to continue processing stone. We can process iron directly, and cobalt and all that other stuff. That way we get more material faster.
So basically, we finish this vehicle and we're gonna move.
It is possible. I don't know if this one's probably not going to be big enough to pick up everything and leave.
Well, it might take a couple of trips, but...
Yeah. But we can put cargo containers on it. That'll hold a lot more than we can carry in our suit.
Yeah.
It just also plays a part in this game, by the way.
I figured.
The more weight you have, the harder the vehicle is to move. Same with spaceships too. Like if you have a small spaceship trying to go into space, you want to pack it very lightly, because the amount of thrust you're going to need depends on weight.
But I
if
mean,
you don't have enough thrust, then crash.
And the problem is, I don't have a good night set up for this to be a regular on the channel yet.
No, that's fine. But at least we got to start. So basically, I can come in here later on and like collect a bunch of ore and stuff like that, and get it processed so we can build stuff.
Right.
Rather than just being ore mining for most of the stream and then building after. That's what I do on my single player. A lot of the time is I'll go out and drill and
I like the look of these. I like the look of these airless tires.
Yeah. So if you hit P, that's going to pull up your color picker,
Yeah.
and you can select whatever material skin on the bottom, and then you can select whatever color you want at the top.
Oh.
Oh.
Apparently, I'm being nommed upon.
Yep, freaking wolf. I got him now. Oh, he ran away, but yeah. And what you do is hold out any kind of block, most likely the armor block, in your hand. Once you've got your color picked,
Yeah.
so yeah, pull out an armor block. Yep, and then middle click, and it'll paint.
Oh, jeez.
Oops.
That's
Yeah,
interesting.
And if you control shift middle click, it'll paint the entire grid.
Ah.
Yeah. So you picked blue cow texture.
I was trying to pick something.
Yeah, look at it really close. It's actually furry. It's furry blocks.
Oh.
Yeah, I blew a hole in the platform by accident with my gun.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah. But if you have a material that you don't have that you want to use, I can pick it for you.
I got you.
So
I'll stick with this for now. It looks interesting. It's unique.
There's some interesting ones. We could paint it wood. Oh dear.
I'm still short a couple tires.
Yeah, I don't have the materials to build everything yet. I need steel plates, construction components, and large steel tubes. Let's build 100 of each.
So it's going to be one of those things. It's great that the containers hold a lot more, but it also means they weigh a lot more.
Energy low.
The container itself doesn't really weigh all that much more. It'll weigh the same regardless of what the inventory size is, but the inventory that you put into it, that's when it weighs more.
Well, that's what I was saying.
Okay. I thought you were saying because you up the inventory size. I mean, technically that is true, yeah. Since you up the inventory size, we can put more in it, so it'll end up weighing more eventually.
Right. That was what I was getting at.
Yep.
Oh, you have a friend. I watched them just beeline it for you.
Yep.
Oh, he has some motors on him.
Nice. I do think that's funny that the wolves carry stuff.
Right?
Like, he's been gnawing on somebody's inventory.
Oh, somebody else put down landing gear.
That was me. Earlier.
Oh.
I need to fix that hole. Also keep in mind too that whatever color you picked, all future blocks that you place will be that color until you change it.
Okay.
So that way you don't have to paint everything you place. It's like, I want to set everything to this, so then you can just place it and it'll be that. Well, I've ran us out of iron.
Okay. I'll get back to work digging.
Yep, and I will help.
Figure since I got the good drill, I'll just drill this out and y'all can grab the materials.
Okay. I'll play Mr. Hoover. Nope. It's like once you start bumping into each other, it kind of gets stuck together for some reason.
Yeah.
Like you try to back up and it pulls you back together.
Yeah, you're hitting the cleanup limit before I can even get back to pickup.
Yep. Are you saying I'm not drilling fast enough?
Now you're drilling too fast. The wheels are the wheels are welded up.
Whew. Well, I dug another tunnel and dug it all the way to the ice.
Nice.
So we have lots of access to the ice.
Yep. Alright, so our next step is to put a cockpit on this thing
Okay.
so that we can have some control over it. So you just grab the cockpit with the plus on it. There's a ton of them. It's like, or if you want, you can put a control seat on it.
Oh, I like that
Yeah.
cockpit.
Yeah.
Not this one, but how do I switch between the different cockpits?
You mouse wheel. When you go to place it, it should swap.
Alright. Come on. Place where I want you to go.
Do you have interior plates?
I don't have... What am I missing? Construction components. Shoot.
Just place it wherever you feel comfortable putting it.
Try to figure out which buttons do what for flipping this thing around.
Yeah, what, it's in the options. I need to find it. I'll look for that option here. Is it show rotation hints? It's in your game's options. Yeah, the game option, and turn that on, and it'll tell you which keys rotate.
Which
Which way?
Which game option?
Show rotation hint or something like that.
Okay, it's not there. It's not there.
Oh, you have it on.
Definitely not there. Oh. Okay.
Did you find it?
Yep.
Yeah, so now when you're placing a block, a little thing in the top right of the screen should appear.
Oh, need a motor. Oh, and metal grids.
Metal grids. Well, we do have a few on your little respawn pod. We got 5 in here as well. Okay, so we need 5 more metal grids.
I don't see any metal grids.
The thrusters here.
Oh.
Yeah, you'll have to grind them down.
Oh, that pod's not going anywhere now?
Well, it's really hard to make it actually go somewhere anyway. it takes a little bit of finesse to try and get that thing to even move properly.
Need one metal grid.
Not one in there.
Energy low.
I don't know if we have that, unless you want to go scavenge on Pie's pod.
Well, no, that's Pie Pod.
Yeah. Well, you'd have to ask him.
I mean, you can find it.
Did you leave a marker where it was?
Nope. I
Do
just
you
still have
have...
my respawn pod.
Oh, you still have the marker? Yeah.
3 kilometers away.
Okay.
No
Strong,
big deal.
strong unknown signal. I got all kinds of signals showing up.
Yep. Yeah, the unidentified signals, those are enemies.
Gotcha. Well, I have a strong unknown signal that's only 88 kilometers away from us. It's green.
Only. 88 kilometers is on the other side of the planet plus some. But it's either going to be on the exact opposite side of the planet or it'll be in space.
Well, I got unidentified signal that's 7,635 kilometers away.
Yep. Wonder if that's where the moon's at. And he's hanging out near the moon.
No, the moon's right there in the sky.
That's Mars. Well, Mars-like.
Oh.
planet.
That's awfully close.
Yeah, well, the solar system's not our solar system, so...
Alright. Not sure we're going to get a vehicle done tonight.
Well, if you, let's see. I know you like that cockpit, but...
Okay, well, I mean, if you had a different option, I like the flush cockpit,
Right.
but I can't make that one.
I can put it down for you if you, do you want me to put it in the exact same place, or?
Yeah, that's why I put the little piece, the little nodule here off the front of it. That was my marker to know where the center was.
Okay, so I guess I got 2 choices. Can I place this down? Whoops.
Do you think?
Okay, well, I'm gonna place it down, and you tell me if that's a good spot for it or not.
Yeah, try to make it where you can make it centered.
That is centered.
Okay, perfect.
Is that good? Or?
Yeah.
Okay. And this one doesn't have metal grids as a requirement.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so if you actually want the flush cockpit, you gotta sign up for their newsletter.
Oh.
Yeah, but that's only for that specific item.
Oh, so even Tundra doesn't have that one.
No, I have that one.
Oh,
I
okay.
just placed it down. Yeah, I placed down the flush cockpit.
All right. Well, I'm grabbing a smoke real fast.
Okay, I'll... Whoops. I'll go ahead and weld it up for you.
They want to stick the ore detector on it.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll be putting all the components on here and stuff like that. So. I need bulletproof glass. Need computers.
We'll have Pi test it and see if it's bulletproof.
I don't mind shooting it a bunch.
What was that, 20? That was 40. And I think... Yeah, we're out of iron again.
Oh,
And
big,
parts are expensive.
big surprise. Hey, Ryan, how you doing tonight?
That's the bulletproof glass. Suit energy low. Ooh. Good thing I didn't have you turn that option on.
What's that?
There's an option for lightning can damage grids, and if you hear lightning or hear thunder, then more than likely you can get struck by lightning.
Oh,
But usually it'll be one of your grids, and whatever that lightning strikes, it destroys the block. So I have that option on in my single player because it makes it exciting, but it's not very fun sometimes. Okay, well, your cockpits are ready, so we can move on to the next sort of steps if you like.
okay. Well, I'm down here mining up rock, so you can have iron.
Okay.
You said you were out of iron, so
Yeah. It's just sad that we didn't spawn near any kind of resource at all. The game just decided to go, nope.
we got lots of ice.
Like, yep, here's all we'll put you in the mountains with all the ice. And it's just like, well, you'll have hydrogen forever. But that's all you'll have. Crap.
Oh, I'm hearing wolves. They come down here in the tunnel?
We got under attack.
We might need blocks that are minorly tougher.
Well, we'd have to, basically we'd weld these up to make them stronger. But this is only temporary anyway until we move down to the ice where we can actually have a more permanent base. But that one had 34 computers on it. Nice.
The wolves show up with lots of really good loot.
They do. That's why I recommend putting them on. They are annoying to deal with, but they bring resources. Like they bring components to you, and sometimes they can bring them in a decent amount, a decent quantity, which is really nice. put those blocks there because there's a wolf body in the way. Get out of your corpse.
Oh, wait, that's more ice.
I'll just have to wait for that wolf to despawn. There's a hole on the floor that I can't fill in because there's wolves in the way.
Well, there's a whole bunch of rock down here to pick up.
I was dealing with wolves.
I think Pie's doing a pretty solid job just coming in, picking it up, taking it back.
Yep. And I've joined them.
Yeah, because by the time I come back down here, I'm watching them disappear as he's dropping more.
Yeah, that's the trash cleanup. Keep it from getting too laggy. But luckily, stone is pretty infinite, so. I mean, I guess there is a finite number, but.
Yeah, you have to destroy the entire planet.
Yep. Which I do love that is possible. I mean, the devs don't expect you to do that, so it is a little weird when you completely destroy an entire planet.
There should be an achievement for that.
Yeah, there should have been. It'd take forever, though. I mean, I think the Earth-like planet, isn't it defaulted to 120 kilometers in diameter or something like that?
I don't know.
60 kilometers, I can't remember. It's massive, though. The Earth-like planet is absolutely massive. But because of YouTube, we know exactly what happens when you destroy an entire planet. The atmosphere is there, and the gravity pull is there, but there's no land.
Oh wow! So it quote unquote retains its mass, even though it's not there.
Yeah, because the planets in this game don't move in orbit or anything like that. They don't move. They are stationary voxel blocks because it would take a NASA computer to run the game if they moved.
So I'm hoping that gave you plenty of stone.
I hope so.
Energy low.
I think we're good though.
I had to come back up to recharge.
Yeah. No, we're not going to go find Prototech. We do not have the technology to deal with their ships.
I saw that message as well.
Yeah, so Prototech is basically the newer thing. It was part of the Contact update. Basically, you can go to these ships, and they're enemy ships. They're the unidentified signals, and they have mass loot. And you get Prototech items to build really, really cool stuff. Different Prototech machines and whatnot.
Oh, I also turned on the cargo ships.
Oh, nice. So that means the cargo ships can spawn in, and we can be space pirates if we want. We can go and either take over the ships, loot their cargo, whatever type of stuff. Which will be nice. Alright, so you ready for the next steps?
Hold on, just try to tell me. Hold left mouse button to break down a stone. Press F to pick up rocks. Hold right mouse button to quickly. Okay, fine. Let me go do the quick dig.
You can turn off the good mod if you wanted. It's under game options.
Yeah, but it might give me hints I need to know.
That's true. Okay, so the next block we're going to need is an O2H2 gen.
O2H2 gen.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, and when you go to place it on this vehicle, you're going to notice there's a bunch of ports on it.
Yep.
Yeah, do you see the two small ports that are pretty close together?
Yep.
So you see these two small ports?
Yep.
You want to try to place it to line them ports up so they attach.
Okay. I need steel plate.
So. And basically what this does is allows your cockpit to be... So every time you hop in the cockpit, it's going to refill your hydrogen as well. This is also how you build ships, too, for space. Small grid ships.
Ah, it rotated on me.
Yeah.
There we go.
Okay.
Oh, that unlocked new blocks for me.
Oh, nice. Okay, so then the next thing we're going to be placing is a cargo container, a medium one, so that we have space.
Is that a medium one?
Yeah. We don't have enough space for large. And you're going to try to, line up the big ports together.
Need interior plate. Oh, no.
Oop. Not quite.
I thought I had it lined up, but trying to find a hitbox on this is... Come on.
And looks like we ran out of interior plating. Produce a bit more. Okay, and then right behind that we're going to put a survival kit, because we're going to move our survival kit to the vehicle.
Okay.
So they're on the survival kit, when you go to place it down, it's going to have two ends. One's got a large port and one's got two small ports or something like that. So you want to put the large port aimed at that container.
I assumed.
Yep, just trying to be as informative as possible to my best ability. Since I grinded on mine, we should have the parts to build that.
Yeah, now we're starting to stick off the butt of the car.
Yeah. But this will be the last thing that we add.
Well, I thought we wanted. I thought we wanted the ore detector and everything on it.
Yeah, but the ore detector's oh, it's upside down. Oh well. It'll work. The ore detector's incredibly tiny. We're gonna put them along the side, the other blocks then along the side here.
Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, grab yourself an ore detector and place it where you would like it. You can even stick it on the front here, right off the cockpit. That might be a good spot. Yeah, because it's a 2x1, so it's incredibly small. Oops, I did not right-click that. Okay, then, so on either side of this, this ore detector, we're going to put a couple of gyros on this. And basically, the gyros give us the ability to, if we take any kind of air,
all right, Story.
we're starting to
have a good night.
flip over, we can rotate it. Kind of have a little bit of control over how the vehicle turns and stuff.
Oh, okay.
With the Q&E. So basically, if you're starting to tip or it's getting like real sideways, you can kind of rotate the vehicle to try and keep it on its wheels.
Gotcha.
So, and with this much weight, we're gonna need at least 2 gyros.
Whew.
That's a lot to build on a vehicle. Of course, since we're basically not every vehicle's gonna have a survival kit on it.
Unfortunately, we've now hit the 11:30 hour for me, so the tired is starting to hit.
I need steel plate.
Now, one thing to be aware of, chat, is that I've seen a couple of games that I may add into the rotation that aren't multiplayer, but they did look like they'd be a lot of fun to play. Atom Fall, I'm interested in, and part of the reason being is that the developers of that game are the same developers of another series of games that I really enjoyed, which is Sniper Elite. Now, Sniper Elite, you can do multiplayer, and you can do multiplayer co-op. In the last 2 latest installments. The rest of them, multiplayer was strictly PvP. Atom Fall looks interesting, but I've seen Trav and a few other people playing it, and that's what grabbed my attention to it. But I was like, man, the graphics look familiar. And then I found out that Atom Fall was made by the same people that made Sniper Elite.
Yep. I've played more of their zombie army games than their Sniper Elite games.
Okay. Well, and the thing is that even playing in tabletop games, I've always appreciated doing the stealth rogue sniper type role. That's just been my style of gaming. And it's like playing Skyrim. Can't tell you how many times I started that game going, all right, I'm going to play a 2-handed warrior. or I'm going all in on playing a mage. And by hour 40, and part of it is because of the quest lines that you do. When you do the Thieves Guild and the Black Hand, inevitably you will become the stealth archer.
And that's why it's the joke. Doesn't matter what you start as in Skyrim, you always end up stealth archer. Doesn't matter. 100% gonna happen.
Well, unless you're using Magicka sabers. Then you go all crazy. There's this mod that gives you basically lore-friendly lightsabers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I enjoyed that one.
Yeah, and they even make the noise and everything. And they even a bit light. They're really cool. And they are beastly.
Incoming dog.
Ah! I left myself vulnerable.
Dang it. I shoot through the wolf. I keep shooting through the wolf.
I had to get away because I got shot.
Nice, you got him.
Well,
29 computer.
hopefully they gave us something
Nice.
good. All right.
Yeah.
I would have rather middle frames, but Okay. All right. So this thing still needs batteries.
So I put 2 batteries on it already. Put the
Okay.
warfare batteries because they
Yep.
look awesome.
Oh, I like those. Yep.
Yeah, they're very nice. All right, so that's basically a complete vehicle. Now, if we want to charge it in its current state, we'll have to put a connector on it, and then put a connector on the base, and basically connect it up so
Okay.
it'll charge.
So how does that work?
So we grab ourselves a connector. There's the connector. What we can do is we can have the amount of resources required.
Oh, I remember having to do this. I had to do it with my ship. Yeah.
Yeah, because to get power from one grid to another, the only way to do that, like from a small grid to a large grid, is usually a connector.
Yeah, I agree, Pi. It's still hasn't been a solid game. Well, and that's one thing with that developer is that, honestly, I don't think their games are ever delivered in early access or anything. When they deliver a game, they deliver a finished product. Hey, don't get me wrong. I like my early access games. But, play early access, you can wind up with
Low.
You can wind up with abandonware, which happens more frequently than I'd like to admit.
Yeah, it's always sad when that happens.
Oh, my thing to refuel my hydrogen is gone.
Yeah, you can do it up here now. In your, if you go and hop in the cockpit.
Fuel critical.
I'll need to put some ice in there. Where's all the ice? Oh, that's right. I remember now.
I don't know. You broke it down.
Yeah, I broke it down. Put some ice in here. Okay, that should go into there. Alright, so
But it's not
Yeah,
but it's not refilling my tank.
Yeah, so from inside the cockpit, if you hit the K menu, you should be able to go into the inventory and find the O2H2 gen.
Oh, okay. Hold on. I can't put anything in it. All it wants is ice.
Can you not put the bottle in there?
Nope.
Oh, crap. Okay. You have to do it from out here then. Yeah, so up top here there's a little port for the cargo container. Yeah, and I can put my bottle in there.
Somebody just took my bottle. Oh no, it went to the O2H chute. Okay.
Yeah. Freaking wolves.
Huh. This is making me feel like I need to extend the back deck on this car and bring the wheels back a little farther.
Why am I stuck to you? Okay, there we go. I think I landed on your head by accident.
Ow!
I just welded somebody's face because they walked in front of my welder. Yeah, you can extend it if you like. We're if you want to put the axles in there.
Well, like I said though, the tire is slamming in, so.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to get. I was just like, okay, well, I'm just gonna start building. Oh, we're out of iron. Of course we are.
Just this way. This car is going to be the cool kid car. Because every time you press, the go button, it does a wheelie.
Well, you're not wrong there.
Yeah, it definitely will. We need to move the stone out of this kit here. It's the survival kit. There's a bunch of stone in it.
Hey, one of my mom's favorite stories to tell is about me being as a kid. There's a big hill next to the house I grew up on, and I loved my big wheel. But I'd also learned how to do the brakes and everything on it. And I did the brakes so much on it that the front wheel wound up with a flat spot.
Oh.
And so you'd hear me coming down the road. Ka-thump, 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 ka-thump.
Oh, man, that's funny.
But hey, that flat spot didn't slow me down. It was only flat on one side. I need to get this grinder out of my hand. I don't want to accidentally grind something I don't want to.
Yeah, I mean, in life, that's generally what you want to avoid.
I don't know, that's an interesting idea. Most of the weight is in the back of this thing.
I did try to center it a little bit, at least.
Well, there's a hole in the base, okay.
Yeah,
There's
so
a couple of them.
Yeah, so there's a couple of reasons why I had you put the cargo container where it was. One, it's in front of the rear axle, so it's not going to contribute to it tipping backwards. And two, just the way the survival kit is piped up. I miss the old survival kit where it had the big port on both ends.
Well, so here's a thought and the idea. I don't think I'll be able to stay awake long enough to do this right now, but basically take what I have here, extend it farther back where this connector is, and then put 2 more wheels on it. Give it 6
we can
wheels.
absolutely do that.
Rather than tearing down the axles and everything we got set up,
No, I wouldn't do that.
just add 2 more wheels to it. Because honestly, with the size of this thing, it feels like it would make more sense and it would look better if we did it with
Yeah, this thing doesn't need to charge anyway right away.
if we did it with just 2 more wheels.
Like that.
Yeah. Damn it.
But yeah, we are out of iron.
I am not drilling any more rock tonight.
I know. Alright, so wheel.
Okay, this is getting annoying.
Right.
Right here.
Left.
You've got a pitfall in the middle of the base.
Wait, was that left? Oh, balls. Oh, you got any iron plates on you?
Nope.
Uh,
Oh, wait. Yes.
yeah, it's just an armor block.
Oh. But now I'm going to actually want to... I know this base is going away, but hey, Linus. But now I kind of want to fill in all these armor blocks because now we got some of them that are, well, we got some rugs.
What? Rugs?
Yes, because it built it with the blue cow texture.
Oh. Yeah. Well, you can have the whole base like that down with ice like.
I'm not going to do that. That would look ridiculous.
Well, it's not a bad idea to have like a little quarters with like a living room, and basically just paint it white or black so that it's all one color, and then kind of paint the floor to make it look like carpet.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Use right mouse button to store component. Oh, yeah. Good button's trying to tell me things.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Eric. How you doing? It's a little bit slow here at the beginning, but a lot of it is starting to learn. Give me a second, Tundra. A lot of it is learning how all their pieces work together. It really does have you have to think about how you're building stuff. It right now we're working on getting this car built. And now, granted, the other thing is that we didn't start in the greatest starting spot. Previous playthroughs that I've done, a lot of times you'll have iron or other materials nearby. The only thing we have near us is ice. So we're working on building this vehicle so we can move. There's no map to be able to show, but I found a location for us to move to that's got a big lake, and apparently we're going to be able to get a lot of the minerals and metals that we need over there. So, we didn't have the greatest start on this game. But now we're able to get into things. And then we're going to start really getting into the engineering of things. Working with pistons and things like that to really build drills and that kind of stuff. Yes, pirates are on. Some other method. It's an ice lake. The lake is actually completely frozen. And Eric, dude, you're an engineer, so if you want to check out the game and whatnot, let me know, and I'll invite you to just come join us. It does have a little bit of a learning curve. However, I'm not an engineer. I'm a computer technician. I come up with a design idea is what I wind up doing.
Then you tell your friends to get to work.
And then Tundra makes it happen.
Yeah.
It's like, the initial build of this, I thought that I built this vehicle big enough, but then I saw how far back we were coming out the ass end of it. I was like, yeah, I think we're going to need 2 more axles and 2 more wheels.
Yeah, this design is only because we're moving. And
True.
We needed the extra bits, like the survival kit and stuff. And we have to have one of those active at all times in case we die. Otherwise, you'll spawn in a random spot on the planet.
Yeah, and so Eric, the other thing is that I've got this on a dedicated server, so you'd be able to jump into it whenever you wanted to. Now, the other one that we had been playing, that's made by the same company as Medieval Engineers, but that game's not nearly, it's not nearly as polished as Space Engineers is. Oh yeah. Well, we have it set where when you spawn in the game, you spawn in close to us within. It looks like you spawn in within 3 kilometers of our starting spot. And this thing is a whole planet. And then eventually, we'll leave the planet and go to other planets and moons and stuff. So, you got space pirates and cargo ships and asteroid strikes and wolves. The wolves are annoying and at the same time awesome because you loot the wolves. I'm not sure what these wolves are made out of because they show up with metal grids and computers and construction components and yeah, I don't think these are real wolves.
They used to be cyber dogs back in the day.
Yes, Lotus, I've got it all set. Now I just need to get the emojis and badges uploaded. I had originally planned on doing a major stream in the middle of April to do the whole celebration of memberships being activated, and I was going to double it up with my birthday. However, the wife informed me that that's not possible because we got a lot going on that weekend. We've got, let's see, so Friday I've got my middle child's idiom parade that she wants me to be at her school for, and that's actually on my birthday. And then we're going to need to leave from there to go to a hotel at a location in North Carolina because she also has her state competition for gymnastics. And, well, she has to be present at 8:30 in the morning for a location that is an hour and a half away from us on a good day. With all the forest fires and everything going on, it might take a little longer. So I'm going to try to get in this hotel so we can go up there Friday, get some decent rest, and then be at the location early in the morning. Then after we wrap up things on Saturday, then on Sunday, we've got my son's blue and gold banquet, along with the Pinewood Derby for his Cub Scouts. So that weekend is really full. So I'm going to try to find a different spot in the week to do a DDG birthday celebration and enact the memberships.
All right, I'm calling it here. You all have a good one.
All right, Pa. Have a good night.
I'll talk to you later.
This is Space Engineers 1. Space Engineers 2 right now only has creative mode.
Yeah, it's an alpha.
So, I'm not even looking at Space Engineers 2 until that game's been developed a bit more.
Yeah, we'll be waiting a while.
Now, another game, Eric, that you would probably enjoy. Unfortunately, I think we're a bit farther along in the game than you would want to join in on. But Satisfactory, I think, would be extremely in your wheelhouse. Well, this will be my first Pinewood Derby. Oh, there's Thunder tearing down my ship. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I'm trying to speed the process up slightly.
All right, sounds good, Eric. Do you want to work on it on a solo game, or do you want to work on it over here on the server? So I can send you the server information. I'd love to have you, man. That'd be awesome. Man, I got Eric joining me for this, and then, then this will become a regular game.
Oh, yeah? I don't think I've met this person yet.
No, he's one of my good buddies from Tabletop Gaming.
Sweet.
But he and I have known each other for several years now. We've never actually met in person. But yeah, he is very epic, and man, when it comes to things like this, the engineering, the ideas, and whatnot, he's up there with you, Tundra. I mean, he's got the mechanics and everything. Yeah, I know. Oh, we got close. I was in the same town, but I was at the airport, and the timing just didn't work out for us. All right. The Pinewood is being regulated, from what I understand. I'm waiting for some more information, but from what I understand, it's just with the basic Scout rules. So apparently, it's okay for me to bend the axles and that kind of stuff. I can polish the nails. I can use graphite powder. Can't use graphite liquid. Has to be powder.
Very strict.
And I feel bad because, my kid's in kindergarten. And, here I am looking at all these technical things that I can do to make his car the fastest one possible. Oh, okay.
To be honest, I think that's what most parents do.
So we're going to take the Pinewood block. We're going to draw the shape of a car on it. And then we got a friend that we can go to their place. They've actually got the better tools than I have to be able to carve out the car. And so I'm going to carve out the basic shape, and then I'm going to let my son learn how to use sandpaper and everything, kind of smooth out things. Yeah, well, you have to have all four. The trick is to put one higher than the other three so it's not connecting. Oh, yeah, there's a trick with paint, too. Yeah, but, most of these kids, they're not going to have these ideas. I'll check. I don't think their parents are going to have these ideas. What else does this thing want? Steel plates.
Yep.
Lots of steel plates.
Yeah, I've almost got them all. I just need to get to that functional line.
Refrigerate it the night before. Oh, no, that's I'll keep that in mind, Eric.
Huh.
That makes sense. That makes sense. The temperature difference, yeah. But, it's supposed to be something that the Scout does. So, I want to make sure Oh no, that just looks wrong.
It's your color.
That looks like that looks like our refinery. Everything has a furry butthole on it now.
What we should do? Should we do some glamour? What's
Yeah. Let's do something other than that fur because it's like that's yeah.
Okay, what about this?
That works.
Yeah, if you look at it from different angles, get the light hitting it differently. See how.
Oh, all right.
This is very interesting.
That is interesting.
Yeah, my favorite though is the neon colorable lights.
So
It's a futuristic looking armor.
but this car is ready for us to. Oh, I like that a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I like that a lot.
So Control, Shift, middle click. There you go.
Nice.
And these actually give off a little bit of light too, when it's really dark.
Yeah, I see that. All right, so I guess it's time to take the boot out from underneath the car.
Oops. There we go. Okay,
All
so
right.
if you want to hop in the cockpit there.
That's not going to connect.
It will. We'll make some adjustments, but yeah. So I'm going to teach you is kind of what you want to do as soon as you create like a vehicle like this.
Okay. All right.
All right. So inside the K menu, you're going to have all the blocks on the left right there.
Yep.
What you're going to do is you're going to select your connector.
Hold on, let me find it.
It's at the top.
Got it.
They're in alphabetical order. And then scroll down to the bottom.
Okay.
Yeah, you see that used for parking? You want
Yep.
to turn that off.
Okay. Why?
Alright, that's because if you go to park up a vehicle and you hit the P key on accident, like especially air vehicles, it will just fall if it gets disconnected. And if you do that with a different vehicle, it'll disconnect all connectors that have that option on.
Ah, okay.
So yeah, you definitely want to turn that off. What the heck was that?
Something blew up.
Oh, you rammed into the. Oh, there goes that connector. Oh, in the. Okay, no, the Sorrow Kit's live. It's just the connector blew up.
I barely tapped the button.
Yep. All right. So hit the P key, which will put the brakes on.
What? Which key?
The P key.
Okay.
Yep. So
Oh.
the brakes are on there, so that way you don't roll.
Yeah.
And then the other thing I'm going to do, which is kind of hard to explain, but I'm just going to do it. So basically, when you first put on wheels, all wheels will have the ability to turn. So
Okay.
you see when I'm turning, it's turning all the wheels. But for most vehicles, you don't want to have the rear wheels turn, because if you're going at higher speeds and you tap that steering...
Wait a minute. Turn those wheels again?
Yeah.
Something's backwards.
No, they're turning the correct way.
No, front
they-
wheels are turning one direction, and the
Yeah.
back wheels are turning the opposite direction.
Well, let me explain why that does that. The reason it does that is because the game calculates the center of mass for the vehicle, and the rear wheels are going to turn the opposite way, so then you can turn a sharper corner.
Ah, okay. Okay. Makes
Yeah,
sense.
so that's why they turn oppositely. But for most vehicles, you don't want the rear wheel steer because if you try to steer at higher speeds, the vehicle's likely to roll over because you
Okay.
have a lot of traction. So inside your K menu, when you're looking at your wheels, what you want to do is try to figure out which wheels are the front ones and which ones are the rear ones, and turn the ones with the rear steer off. Or turn the steering on them off. Now, we put the...
So basically, hit the off button on them, do some steering, see what the wheels do, and keep adjusting until you're right.
Yep, and then once you figure it out, if you don't want to have to look at it later to try and figure out again, you can rename the blocks in there.
Okay.
Okay. Alright, there's our front left wheel. So I'm going to rename that to front left. Oops. And front right, steering on. Okay, there we go.
Oh. 9 likes on the stream tonight. Thank you, chat. Much appreciated.
Alright, and now that we've got the steering figured out. Oop. Well, I'll just fly down here then.
Well, he decided to drive off over there. No more chance of recharging it.
We can put a connector down here, that's fine. Yeah, this thing, the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to hit the K key and I'm going to select all the wheels. And I'm going to lower down the power. We're at 60% power for those wheels. We're going to lower that down to like 15%.
Oh.
So that way, because that's what happened. The power was really high and the vehicle doesn't have really any weight to it right now. So when you touch the rear to go backwards, it went from 0 to 60 instantly. Ugh. And it decided to go boom. Luckily you didn't destroy the big connector because that one cost a lot of money. Or a lot of points, I should say.
So, there we go. Alright, and Eric, I just sent you the deets to the server.
The deets.
Oh, it's got a lot. It's got a lot, Lunas.
Do you want me to color your vehicle with that futuristic?
Actually, that'd be cool. I like that.
Okay. So let me control shift middle click.
Yeah, that looks much better than Calprint.
It was starting to grow on me though.
I like the Calprint, but it was starting to show up everywhere. So.
Damn, I made a funny.
And if it was starting to grow on you, you might need to go see a doctor.
Yeah, probably.
Next thing you know, Tunder's going to the doctor going, "Hey doc, my chest hair is doing this."
Yeah.
Whereas, the top of my head already stopped growing hair years ago. But now, because of the way my hair is growing, I have to shave my head. I have no choice. Because on the left side of my head, I don't know why or how, But the section that's basically your sideburn up to your scalp, basically that section right there in front of the ear, suddenly decided to stop growing hair, and it's just bald right there. The right side still has sideburn and everything, but I'm going, well, that looks stupid.
Are you near your computer at the moment, or?
I'm not. I'm grabbing a smoke.
I'll just do it then.
What? Just backing the vehicle up, charge it.
Yeah. So basically, what I've done as well is I hit the G key when I'm in the vehicle.
Yep.
And this basically pulls up a little block menu of all the different blocks on the vehicle. And what I've done is I've dragged the connector that's on the vehicle down to the hotbar.
Okay.
And then what it does is it gives me a whole bunch of different options to what I want it to do. And what I've done is I've scrolled down to where it says switched lock. So then when I back up that connector to the other connector and they're ready to be locked, I can hit the 1 key while driving the vehicle and it will lock that connector.
Ah, okay. I remember that from a couple of years ago when I played this with the spaceship. Okay.
That's good. Yeah, so I'm just gonna back up the vehicle until basically when you're in the third person view, you'll see your connector is white.
Well,
If it's in range of another connector, it turns yellow.
I say spaceship.
You know it's ready to lock.
Spaceship is a misnomer. It was a hover ship used for mining. And this is the spot where the game reminds me of Empyrean. Because Empyrean had similar build mechanics.
Yeah, and like we said here, they based it off of Space Engineers, just with a lighter build.
Yeah.
To it.
And there's definitely more to Space Engineers.
Heck of a lot more. But yeah, now you can see the connectors are green.
Yep.
Because I've locked it in place. So now the vehicle's going to get charged from the base.
Now we just have to wait.
Well, you don't have to wait. But
well, I want
about ready to call it quits.
I'm not going to stay online for this point in time, but I want to wait until the battery's charged all the way up before I take this off.
Okay, let's see. Let's look at our batteries here. Warfare battery. Fully charged in 5 hours. And yes, that is real time.
All right.
Because we have 2 wind turbines and that's it. So we're charging, but not very fast.
We might need to do something about some electricity.
Yeah, some more wind turbines probably.
But this has been a lot of fun, and knowing that Eric's interested in playing with us, I'll have to check with him when I can do it, and we may actually have to add this into the rotation.
I would be happy if you did.
I don't want to replace Medieval Engineers yet.
No. I was actually enjoying that one.
I've been having a lot of fun with that. So, but chat, yeah, we are well past my normal stopping time. So, let's take a quick look. Let's see who's on. Because it is late. I know I only got 3 of you here, but I don't want to leave the 3 of you with nothing to watch. So, let's see Let's see if anyone's on. Oh, let's see. Wow, I got a lot of options here. Apparently, a lot of people stay up late. You know what? Let's go visit Knucklehead. Alright, well, everybody, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for the 9 likes. Much appreciated. We will be doing more Space Engineers. I just don't know when. We got quite a bit on the docket, so but all right, guys, I'll catch y'all on the next one. And when you wind up over there at Knuckleheads, make sure in chat you hit the hashtag DDG raid, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.
Later. That was a hell of a